Hello, hello, everyone. Hello. I hope you guys are here. Can you see me? Can you guys see me? We are just waiting on Miss Capri to come in, and we will be getting started in just a minute. Hopefully, you guys can. Yep, you guys can see me because I just saw me. All right, we are going to be getting started. Hope you guys are excited to learn about business credit, and we are going to just get a nice overview on what it is and how it works for your business. So get ready, and make sure that you give StreamYard permission to show your comments. Make sure that you give StreamYard permission to show your comments. Yes, good morning. Yes, I'm seeing them. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Tracy. There's two people that didn't give StreamYard their permission, so you guys got to do that. Make sure that you do. I am excited for this topic, and Miss Capri is here. She is the owner of On Call Mobile Notary out of Hampton Roads. She also runs a credit repair business and also helps you with business formation. She is truly a gem. Miss Capri, I'm going to bring you up.
Hey, good morning. What?
Hey.
Hi, guys.
Introduce yourself. Tell the people who you are, and let's hop into it.
All right. Well, as Ebony said, I am Capri Bland, the owner of On Call Mobile Notary. I do have a credit repair business as well. I started that in 2017, and that is why I became a notary. I added that so that I would be able to send dispute letters for my customers off notarized. So that is what made me become a notary in itself, to better serve my credit repair customers. I have taken a back seat from personal credit, and now I strictly deal with business credit. So yeah, I'm here to give you guys some helpful tips on things to do to start building that business credit for free.
All
I
right.
usually charge people for this information, but
Well, we appreciate you for being here. And
of course,
if you guys make sure you check your email and check out that virtual photo booth. I did a little boomerang this morning. You guys should have gotten the email.
I want to see it. I'm gonna go look.
Yes. So make sure that you guys look under your spam and under your promotions. It will come from 757 Notary Sisters. It was sent out at about 11:20 or so. And let's get to it, yo. Let's talk. Why should we have business credit?
Because of course you shouldn't want to use all of your money. You want to use other people's money. OPM. That is why. And build capital for your business. So yeah, it's totally like different tiers of business credit. So you start with tier 1, and then you'll eventually go up to tier 3. Most people are like, how do I get a business loan? How do I do this? Well, you have to get a score first. You have to build business credit first. It's kind of like a myth that people usually think that the first few years of your business, it's based off of your personal credit. That is not true. That's if you decide that you want to use your personal credit. If you have great personal credit, then sure, go ahead. But why take the inquiries on your personal credit if you don't have to? So yeah, business credit is a whole nother ball game when it comes to that. And we all need it. We all need the education. And we can all do it. It's a DUNS number is free, which is a credit profile number that you get, and then things start to report to DMB, Experian, Commercial, and Equifax Business. So those are the 3 reporting agencies. There's no TransUnion, like with personal. But yeah, that is why we need it.
All right. I'm going to drop how to get a DUNS number. I'm going to drop that into the chat.
Yeah, perfect. You could drop the link to Dun & Bradstreet, which is where you can get your free DUNS number. They do offer paid services. I don't usually recommend it. It takes up to 30 days for them to email you your DUNS number, but it usually comes way faster than that in your email. And it's my first time doing a PowerPoint, y'all, so work with me.
Okay. Do you have to have an LLC to?
No,
No
no,
LLC is needed, Miss Cassandra.
no, I can't see the questions. How can
Yeah, you might not be able to see them. It
I?
probably is
Okay,
just
just let me
mine.
know then. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see anything over here, but let me see. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, I see comments. Here we
Okay.
go.
Yep.
I
Yep.
see it
All
now.
right.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, I made a PowerPoint presentation. Can you see? You can't see my screen yet, Ebony, can you?
Not yet.
Okay, cool. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, so how do I share?
It should be a share and a plus screen right at the bottom.
Yep, okay, perfect.
Y'all make sure you got your pencil and paper and take some notes. Because, like she said, this information is normally at a cost, and she is here giving her time and information for free.
Okay, choose entire screen. Yes, then what? Share. Okay. Can you see it?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. I think I hit everything that I needed
Did
to.
you?
Yeah, I saved it and shared it, I think. Let me try again. Hold on. Yes, we want to do the entire screen. Share. Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. Hold on. It says Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. Follow these steps. What are the steps? Hold on. You know I got a MacBook here, girl.
Oh
Still,
boy, yeah, I don't know nothing about MacBook. I ain't that
before,
fancy.
maybe I got to do something on my end here to.
Okay, somebody just said that their personal chapter 13 is showing on their DMB business credit report. How is this going to affect
Wow.
my business?
I've never heard that one. You sure? Because they may show your personal and your business on DMB, but it shouldn't be on your business credit at all. Unless you are you a sole proprietor, have you been using your social? If you have an LLC, that's a totally different entity. So I'm not too sure how they could connect the two like that.
All right. So the Facebook user that just said that. So hopefully you caught that. Maybe you need to reach out to DMB and see if they can help you.
How does this? Okay, hold on. Click privacy. Click screen record.
And Capri, again, if you want to send me your PowerPoint, you can email it to me real
Let's
quick and
do
I'll
that.
share my
Perfect.
screen
You
that
can
way.
click. Okay, I'll do that. Okay.
All right. So we'll have her PowerPoints up in just a few minutes. What's the average time to establish business credit? Like I just started my business today. When should I?
30 to 90 days,
Okay.
depending upon how rigorous you're going to get into it. But 30 to 60, I say usually. If you do everything properly, you'll get a score within 30
Okay.
30 to 45 days. So I don't know if anyone has heard of Net 30 trade lines or Net 30 accounts. Those are the things that you're going to need to sign up for and create accounts with under your business so that you can start buying things from the Net 30 companies. I'm sure you guys have heard of like Quill, Uline, Granger, Shirtsy, any of those companies, they report on Net 30 terms. What Net 30 means is 30-day increments. You will be billed. You can pay prior to that. You do not have to wait the 30 days. But those companies report to at least one of the credit bureaus. Some of them report to multiple. Those are just questions you would have to ask if you were to call them and ask, who do you report to and how often. That is a perfect thing to ask them so that and you know what's going to be reporting. The more trade lines you have reporting, the better. I say definitely 5 to 10. And you don't have to, go out and spend outrageous money with these companies, but try to make sure it's something that you use or utilize in any of your businesses. And, you make a purchase every 2 weeks, maybe, or monthly for it to report. And once you have a score generated, then you basically are able to apply for things and move on to the next tier. But those ones that I named are tier 1 accounts, which everyone can go in and get.
Okay. All right. Where to email it?
It's coming.
Okay. All right. All right. And then what did they say? Is there a certain amount of money that you need to be making before you start your business credit for a newbie?
Nope, not at all. So you can form the business today and start building business credit today. So you do want to have, let me get the PowerPoint because it's going to explain more, but you want to have a bank account. You want to have your EIN. You want to have all your business structured properly. That's the base foundation of how much you're going to get, how, how they're going to approve you. They want to see that you have your business is legal and legitimate. All right,
Okay.
did you get it?
I got it. I got it. I
Okay.
got it.
I see maybe you PG something. Okay, so we're gonna get into that too. But what PG means is personal guarantee. That's the thing. You don't want to do that. You don't want to have to PG. So the way that I teach is everything you're going to do, it does not require a PG, which means they will not run your social. They will not pull your credit. Everything is simply based off of your DMB, your PAYDEX score, or your Experian or Equifax, which Equifax is not as popular as the other two, but some people do pull that as well. So yeah, the goal is to use your EIN and not your social to build business credit.
Do me a favor. Go into your Canva, and I want you to share it via Canva, not a PDF.
Okay, and put your email here.
Yep, in Canva, like where it says share.
Okay, what's the email? Ebony's Mobile Notary?
Wait, no. Wait, how about I just email it to you real quick?
What you sending me? Share a link to edit. It says I could type in names or emails and share it, but oh no.
There you go. I just sent it to you in an email.
Okay, so you sent me an email. Perfect. Let's see. Sorry, guys.
All right. Any company gives accounts for beginning credit, which we're getting ready to get into that right now. You guys know, if you guys have been following my journey, the first year I would not do anything with business credit because I didn't want to have that debt. And I was just like, what if my business doesn't make money and I start establishing all this credit and I don't know what to do and whatnot? So I did wait the full year for my business to start making money before I started establishing business credit. But through the things that there we go, I got it. But through the things that Capri taught me, I was, it was good, solid information. And I was like, wow, like this is really changing the trajectory of my business. And I was able to, establish different things. And it's been a good ride ever since. So what I'm going to do,
I had to bust her out a few times because she don't listen.
I don't listen.
People who don't listen, I just be done with them. I'm like, look, I can't help you. You just gonna have to go through the trials and errors and figure it out. Because she didn't want to listen to me. Walking all up in Sam's Club, the girl hadn't even had a PAYDEX score yet. You can't be going applying for stuff, y'all, if you don't have that score established. Okay, we don't want no denials. We want approvals all 2022. Okay,
right.
And someone should name the companies again. We're going to go over them again. They're in the PowerPoint, the Net 30 company.
All right. So now we can all see the screen.
Perfect.
All right. And you'll just have to tell me next screen as we go.
Okay. Yeah, this is just me, my information, y'all, how you can reach me, my phone number, business address, and email. That's it on this page.
Y'all make sure y'all got that. I'll give you guys a minute or two to capture that information. And we are going to keep going. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Capri. We had about 51 people here. And don't forget to check that email. And y'all utilize that photo booth that Miss Capri has also given to us. Like I said, she is a multi-business owner, serialpreneur, and is doing the dang on thing. She has an event space. She does the photo booth. So you guys make sure this is a gem right here. Grab that information and utilize it to your best expense.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, speaking of the photo booth, y'all know how about that with business credit?
Hey, did that.
Anywho, all right. So, all right. Did you know every highly successful business in the United States has established business credit? Many of the largest businesses in the world, such as Walmart, even use their business credit to get as big as they are. As essential as business credit is for a company, you have real success. Many entrepreneurs still aren't sure how to establish their business credit with your EIN, not your social security number. Much of this credit is available to you with no personal credit check or guarantee and can be obtained quickly. Plus, business credit card limits are typically 10 to 100 times higher than consumer or personal credit limits, thus giving, well, I can't see the bottom. Hold on, Ebony.
Okay, right there.
I don't know. I got StreamYard that says live viewer comments show up.
Oh, yeah, because you're reading it off the screen.
Read the rest. I can't see it.
Let's see. Your ability to grow your company quickly. While building your business credit, use this checklist to get your credit that you deserve and no headaches along the way.
Okay, thank you, honey. All right, what is business credit? Business credit is credit extended between businesses. Normally, business credit is extended for the purpose of acquiring equipment, products, or services that will be used to be resold or used to generate a profit.
All right.
All right, that's the next one. Ebony, they can't see the bottom either.
Okay.
They said that, yeah, the StreamYard banner is still there.
The StreamYard banner. Okay, I got it.
Okay. All right, guys. Credibility. Building your credibility is essential to getting approved for business credit. When you ensure your business is set up properly, as I was saying, y'all, earlier, per creditor standards, you'll know you can get approved for business credit before you even apply. You need your business to look as legit as possible when applying and establishing credit. Here are the essential credibility requirements you must meet to get approved for most business credit. And I can't see the rest. Can you see them?
Hold on. Let me.
Okay. Well, that might be it.
That's it. Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see the banner anymore.
Okay. Hey, Keisha. Anita, my email is oncallmobilenotary247@gmail. Sorry you couldn't see it. All right. What you should know. It is very important for your legal business name, address, and phone number to be listed the exact same on all legal documents. If this does not match, the credit bureaus will not recognize your business, and it will be hard to get this updated. You need your business to look as legit as possible when applying for and establishing credit. It's crucial. Everything across every platform matches exactly. And we're going to stop real quick and not go to the next one. Ebony, real quick. Okay, so for this one, y'all, I want y'all to jot down notes and pay close attention to this part. So, what happened?
Oh, I thought you said, you ready?
Oh, no, we're going to stop real quick. I want to put on this section. Okay, so when I first started, I had a virtual address. No, actually, one of my business, I used my home address first before I even knew what virtual addresses and all that was. So then I did have to go back and eventually change the addresses of my businesses. If you can have a virtual address from the beginning, I say do it that way, guys. Or if you have a brick and mortar or office, perfect. Because you don't have to, go back and update and change it because it is hard. I'm telling you, to get the IRS on the phone, to even just update the address for your EIN, it's going to be hours and hours. And then they may not even do it. They'll send you out a letter, but that may take forever. And that's what that means by, it's hard to update it later. So make sure your address matches for your LLC, your EIN, and everything you're using it for your business bank account. Make sure all the addresses match. If you're okay with using your home address and it being public record, when you have an LLC, then you don't need a virtual address. But if you do not want that public record, make sure that you do look into a virtual address. PO boxes are not accepted for the state or the IRS. You cannot use them. Okay, that is something that people say, no, you cannot. It will get kicked back. So you do need a virtual business address or your home address you can use. Okay, we can go to the next one.
And y'all, StreamYard's not gonna let me take that down. They got to get paid down.
Okay, just read it for me if I miss anything down there. Okay, building a credit profile score. What is a net 30 trade line? So this is what we talked about before we got to the PowerPoint, the net 30s. Net 30 account is one that extends you 30 days to pay the bill in full after you have purchased products or equipment. It's vendor credit that allows you to buy now and pay later. Vendors that report those payments to commercial credit agencies help your company establish a business credit score. When is payment due? All right, can't see the rest of it.
In 30 days, hence the term net 30. You'll also hear net 14, net 60. These all mean the same number in that which the payment is due. FYI, you may pay these accounts earlier.
Awesome. Thank you. Real quick, we're going to pause. I see something that says UPS store address. Okay. So places like UPS, let me pull this up real quick. I got some Staples. There are a lot of places that can offer you, you might see something that says PMB, which means postal mailbox. They'll give you postal mailbox numbers. They'll have their address, and then you have like a box number, which is where all your mail will go. So you can use something similar to that. Then they're usually cheaper. If you get into the virtual business office addresses, like with Regis or Opus, if you've heard of any of those companies, they are a little bit more expensive because they have an actual physical location you can use, offices there if you want to meet up, or you have an actual phone number where the calls go there and then they actually answer the phone professional, like, hi, this is On Call Mobile Notary, how can I help? And then they forward the calls to you. So that is a little bit more expensive. Everyone doesn't go that route. You can. You have a fax as well. You can go there. You have packages delivered there and pick them up. They usually send you to a place that's closer to your home address. But yeah, that is just the option. But if UPS does offer a virtual address, then you can get one there. Also, you might have heard of iPostal, which is a virtual address company. They're as cheap as $9.99 a month, and that is just for the address. They give you a document that you go and get notarized, and you submit it back to them, which gives them the okay to forward all of your mail to your home. And again, make sure you're using this address all across the board for everything with your business. Okay. Let's see.
What happens if you've already started your business? Like, for me,
you want to update it,
right? And okay. I use my home address, and I'm a renter.
Which I told you not to use, but
right. But we're here now. But so how would one change that?
So it's pretty easy in my state, and usually in everyone's state. It is probably the best way to do it is go online and you just log into your account where you created your LLC. And you can update it immediately there, and it will probably instantly be updated. But like I said, with updating with the IRS, it's going to be a little harder for you to get in touch with them. But you can do it. It's in the bank. You could call them probably, or they may just want you to submit it in writing, and you can change it there. The IRS will probably be the hardest people you would need to update it with. Just get into contact with them. But they do mail you a updated letter with at the top with your new address and your business. Or they can fax it. They only have two methods. They do not email. So if you're near a fax or you know someone with a fax, you can fax it or have it mailed.
All right.
Okay. And I see some people do use Opus. Yes. And they report to the business bureaus. Perfect. Yep. So look, and someone uses iPostal, I think too. Yeah. It's different ways you could go about it. But someone said, so can I use a PO box? No, we don't want to use the PO box, guys. And okay, there's this thing about owning a home. You don't have to own your home. You can use your address as a renter. Okay. You can use your address. Now, if you have a private landlord and he's probably like, oh no, I don't want you to do it, then maybe that's a little different. But anyone can have a home-based business. We're notaries. Most of us don't have a brick and mortar or office. I do. So I stopped using virtual addresses when I got the office. But yeah, I would definitely suggest a virtual address.
Okay.
All
right. We're going to go on to the
How
next.
long do you need to keep it? Oh, you need to keep that address forever.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Forever.
Okay. So it's crucial when you're starting. Okay. If you can't afford it, maybe get iPostal. Like I said, that's $10 a month. But again, when I first started, I established one in my business because I have 4. So I established one of them with my home address, guys. It is okay if you're okay with it. So they didn't give me too much kickback, but some people do look at you like, well, how big of a business can you run out of your house? Depending on what type of business it is. So you want to look very professional when it comes to that. But I did in the beginning have a home address, but I switched it. But I still got, things done, and I was able to establish it with my home address. Okay. So if you can't afford it, it's okay. You can still build credit and maybe just change it later. Okay.
Right. And that's where I am, and my plan is one day to get an actual office space. So that's the reason why I've not gone virtual. I will leave y'all with.
Then you got to change it again, change if you get the virtual address, then you go get an office. Right. You don't keep going back and changing it. So
I don't want to do all of that. And I mean, I'm slowly but surely building my business credit. Lordy B. Do I have to worry about
Yeah.
somebody pulling up at your
Yes,
door?
they can. They will.
I mean, I guess they can.
They can.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Um,
thing is, everyone wants to post their LLC certificates and stuff like that. I'm gonna tell you right now, please stop doing that. Okay. Uh, some things are just meant to be. If they want to search it and let them go find it, that's different. But when you post like an LLC, they see your business name. All they have to do is go to the state's website, type it in, and they have your information. Okay, it's public record. You are a business owner. Okay, so if like even with notaries for Google, I don't like when they post their home address on Google because people will pull up to your house and like, yo, I
mhm.
need you to notarize this for me. No,
No.
no. Just put
Right.
you do not have a physical location when it comes to that. I would not put my home address on Google. And if you don't have to put it on your LLC and you can afford it, I would not put it there. Because again, and yeah, you can update the address by phone with the IRS by far. Yes, you can, but I'm gonna tell you it's gonna take hours sometimes for them to get on the line and you may be transferred and all of that, but you can do it. And then they will send you a letter, which took me maybe 2 to 4 weeks to get the letter, but you can't update it. Yes, you can if you take the time to sit on the hold. Okay.
Oh, all right. All
All
right.
right,
I
guys,
hope you
gotta
guys
go
are
do
taking
more.
notes. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going.
All right. Net 30 companies. Okay, guys, someone was asking about this list, so make sure you're taking notes with this one. So these are some of the most popular ones that are tier one accounts. So a few examples of companies who offer net 30 accounts. These are all considered what's called tier one. You have tier one, two, and three for business credit. All right, you have Uline, Granger, Quill, Shirtsy, Summer Office Supplies, Crown Office Supplies, BP Business Solutions, which is a gas card. Circle K, I left it off, but that's a gas card as well. And Ebony, I can't see the rest.
And there are many more. Please remember to do your research and make sure that the companies you use report to DNB, Experience Commercial, or Equifax Business. There is no TransUnion like Personal Credit. These are the three reporting agencies. So, you guys, I did start off with Quill. I did get Uline. I did get Crown. I want to say Crown, I may have had to pay like a $97 fee for Crown. But and what I started with is far as notaries, we use a lot of paper and toner, and I started buying my paper and toner from there. And one of the things that I learned was to pay it off, even though it's net 30, at first I was paying it off, right before the 30th day. But now I try to make it a habit to pay it off within 20 days. And I want to say that since I've been doing that, I've been getting more and more emails. Your Duns and Bradstreet credit score went up. It went up. It went up. Like, it's been amazing since I've been paying it a lot sooner than the net 30. I do have Uline. I was able, a lot of the things, and you can look on the things that the stores supply. So like Uline, they supply like really, really good office supplies. Like I got my chair from Uline. I actually recently bought a new notary desk. I haven't put it together. And I got that from Uline. But I get things like paper and toner from Quill. And then from Crown, I had ended up buying like paper clips and a couple of folders, just to try to establish some of that credit. And I was able to pay it off really, really quick. I'm working on a gas card. Yeah, you know how I am. I want my Sam's Club card, so then I have it all at once. I can get my chicken and then I can get my gas because I do get gas from Sam's. So, and you guys know, if you're following me in this journey, I'm going to be authentic and I'm going to let you guys know exactly what I have and what I don't have. Let's see.
All right,
Somebody just said, how many
real quick.
business accounts?
All right, Facebook user, what is your name? Can I ask you that?
They got to give StreamYard permission. They won't.
No, they can put their name in the chat. I was just
Oh.
wondering because they seem like they know a little bit what they're talking about here. So I was just wondering their name. But and then she said she said there's a number. So if you want to drop the number to the IRS so people can update it and they know a direct number, that would be perfect. Also, I want to get back onto Summer and Crown. Both of them, I think, charge a $99 fee. So be mindful you don't have to use those ones there, but some of them do charge a fee. Again, but the other ones like Quill, Uline, there is no fee, but Crown I know does, and I think Summer does. And with the gas cards, some of them may require deposit from you to put down. And like I have Wex, like she just mentioned here in the chat, and I didn't have a deposit. I think my limit was $2,000. Now Wex and Shell, they are under the same. Wex is over top of all of them. Shell, all of them. So when I got a Shell card, they just basically divvied up my limit and split it in half. So it wasn't really like, it was kind of like a new account. It was because Shell probably reports and Wex reports, but they are the same company. Just be mindful of that. So yeah, business cards are great to have because I mean everybody needs gas. So if you got 30 days to pay for your gas or whatnot, definitely do that. Be careful because some of the gas cards report net 14 or net 1. Is that weird or no? Yeah.
Wow, net 1.
Yes, that exists. Can you believe that? It exists, which is crazy. So just make sure you know what you are signing up for and always call, ask them questions. I'm telling you, you can ask them anything before you apply and waste your time, because I wouldn't apply for a net 1 card or a net 14. I just don't personally. Net 30 is what I go for. But yeah, guys, these are some popular ones. Look into them, sign up. You can call or set it up on their website. Some of them you can set up an account online. You just need your business name, and they may ask for, of course, the business email, the phone number, and address, and to set that up. Okay, and they'll send you catalogs in the mail as well to look over things that they offer, or you could go to their website, set up an order. Always make sure, some of them may make you pay up front the first time. Okay, so just be mindful. And then after that, they may set you up for a net 30 account, but they may make you pay your first invoice by card. And after that, you'll have net 30 terms. All right, she says BP charges $10 a month for under $45 a month in fuel purchases. That is great to know. Yeah, because my cards did not, Wex does not do that. I think they charge me like a $2 fee monthly though. Okay, so you guys heard that BP charges $10 a month.
Okay, if you do less than $45 in a fuel purchase.
But
I guess if you do greater than $45, you don't get that $10 charge, maybe? Oh, less than 50. Less than 50.
Okay, so you want to spend, I guess, more than 50 in gas a month to not get that fee. So
okay, that's definitely some good information to know.
Well, all right, BP waived her fee forever. Call them and ask them.
Oh wait, that's some of my fault. 5,000. Wait, okay, so
okay, hold up. 5,000. That's a little.
Yeah, I'm not getting $5,000 worth of gas, but you told them you wasn't.
I like you, Facebook user. You own it. She said I called them, told them I won't paying that. yeah. And keep in mind, we can all have these cars, but some of these limits are like that because a lot of companies like trucking companies and people like that who spend a lot of fuel. Or have transportation businesses. So they're going to have people who are going to, spend that much. So that is why some of them have different criteria.
Okay. Well, good to know.
All right.
You got a lot of words.
I got you. Okay. I have my net 30 accounts. Now what? All right, so you're going to use your net 30 accounts regularly, so it will show an ongoing payment history. For example, when you receive a net 30 credit line, you need to make purchases from that vendor each month, or at least a period of 1 year. The length of payment history you have will play a significant role during every credit review process. Always pay your invoices on or before the due date. Paying your bill early, you may help to build your business credit score more quickly. That's what Ebony was talking about when she told you guys she used to pay it on the 30th day or right before, but then she started to pay it sooner and saw a quicker increase. All right. So create vendor accounts that you can use more consistently and work to increase your credit limits with the net 30s. Yes, they will increase them just like with personal credit. When they see you making a payment history, making payments on time and purchasing, they will up your limits. So if you need to buy a bulk item or something that's more expensive with these net 30s, you can do that. All right. Don't buy products that you cannot use. Simple, y'all. They got toilet paper. They have paper towels. It's a lot of different things you can use even at home. All right. Do not exceed your credit limit. That's the same with personal credit. If you go over that limit, that's bad. You don't want to do that. And do not carry excessive debt on your vendor accounts. So that means pay them down. Pay them down. All right. When selecting a vendor that offers net 30 trade lines of credits, you want to be sure to select vendors that report to different business credit reporting agencies. So that means you want someone to report to Equifax. You want someone to report to Experian. You want someone to report your pay debts to Dun and Bradstreet. So you got to have a mixture of who's reporting. And again, call them and ask these questions. And so you know, okay, I know Quill reports here, Uline reports here. So you know where it's at. So once you get that score and you check in your reports, you want to make sure it's accurate because it can be wrong, like with personal. You have to call them and be like, what's up? Can you fix this? Okay. All right. Check your credit reports regularly with more than one major credit reporting. Okay, I can't see the rest.
All right, more than one credit agency to find out where your accounts are helping your scores. And if not, consider additional credit references. You should also examine your credit reporting and activity and ensure that activity is accurate. And yes, make sure that you guys do your research, just like with anything. So don't go out here just, oh, I'm going to apply for Quill, Uline, Granger, blah, 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 blah. How about calling and asking them, hey, I'm interested in, I'm a small business owner. I'm interested in opening up an account. I would like to know exactly who do you report to? Where do you report to? How often? So do your research. You guys know me. If you're following me, I have an Excel spreadsheet for everything. So I have it down. Like I said, Capri, she had to cuss me out about 100 times. But now I have it. Okay, Uline reports here. Quill reports here. BP reports here. This is the qualifications that I need to have this reported here and there. And so that we have to make sure that we do our own research and know our information so that we can get ahead. Or else you're going to be in information overload, apply for all these streams of net 30, net 10, net 1 credit, and we don't know what to do with it. So make sure that you're doing that. Let's hit these comments here.
All right. The first one I've seen about the USPS box. So you want to use the physical address of the post office. Some of them do offer that, I believe, where you can use like their physical address. But as the person below you said, I suggest the virtual. Because they look up that address, they're going to see a post office. Okay. So yeah, I would get a virtual address. They'll at least, like, virtual addresses are usually like business suites or executive offices. They're not post office when someone Googles that. So yeah, I would do that. And for Quill, they don't deny anybody. I don't believe.
Well, no, it's not even that they don't deny anybody. I'll tell you,
they're going to make you either pay it up front, right, or for the first time. Like she said they ask you, you choose it. If you choose pay by credit card, that defeats the purpose. If they're giving you the option to do an invoice, do the invoice, because that means that's the net 30. So when you pick that too, always pick the invoice option, which is a bill you later option. Don't pick the credit card if they give you the option. Now, if they tell you, okay, your first payment has to be made by credit card, which that had happened to me when I first started, and I paid that, and then after that it was just like a $20, $40 order or something. I paid it, and then I was on net 30 terms. So yeah, I don't believe anyone will they don't pull any credit, they don't do anything, they just ask for your credentials of the business. So yeah, they might make you pay, but most of them are not making you pay. They're usually doing the 30-day invoice. And then ATV gas, yes, go for it. I've heard of them as well. Now, as long as you have your business bank accounts, and they're asking for the statements so they can see how much they're going to lend you. That's why. And fuel. So yeah, give them your bank statements, and then you're good to go. And that's another. Gilletta just confirmed she had to pay up front for the first month.
Me too. Yeah. Actually, I had to purchase something over $50, and I had to buy it 3 times. And then they gave me the net 30. The first time they gave me the net 30, they gave it to me for $300. And then I didn't use the whole $300. I paid that off real quick. And then the next time when I was looking at my account on Quill, I had $600. And of course, I don't ever go over that, because I'm just buying my paper and my toner and stuff. So definitely. Sometimes it be like that for small business owners. But do your research. Ask. Closed mouths don't get fed.
Definitely ask them, guys. And then, like I said, when you're asking that, ask who they report to as well. And also be careful of the limits, because some of them only report over a certain amount. So if you're only spending $10, $15 here, $10 there, it may not be reporting. So you want to know, do they have a set spending limit as well? That you need to spend in order for them to report. Okay. All right,
All
let's see.
right. So when you paid it, did it report? I want to say it did. I want to say yes, it did report, and maybe that's how I got the next
Yes.
increase. Because we were doing it all simultaneously. So like I bought
Mhm.
something, I paid it off. I went back and checked. I think it takes like 30 days for them to
Yeah, give it
actually
some
report.
time to update, guys. It's not gonna they're reporting, but you won't get a score probably instantly. Like I said, maybe 30 days, 30 to 60 days, well, 30 to 45 maybe to get a score. But you can check NAV, which we're gonna talk about, nav.com, to see your letter grade score for free. And then if you like to see the number score, you can pay to see that score. But I don't recommend paying for it until you see you have some letters and have a score up there.
All right.
All right. And yes, everyone's different. Some people don't have to, like I said, one account I paid one time, and after that, I didn't. That was the only account I ever paid for. Everybody else put me right on net 30s. They pick and choose sometimes with what they want to do. All right, here we go. How to check your scores. This is NAV right here, guys. NAV is the best company to sign up with first that reports to all three major business credit agencies. They have three business options, which are Business Manager, $29.99, Business Boost, which is what I have, which is $39.99 a month, and it reports to Trade Line. Business Loan Builder, which is $49.99 a month. They report first of every month as long as you make the monthly payment, and I can't see the rest.
And I don't recommend paying until you see an actual letter grade score on the site. This is free. Check for a score in about a month after paying your net 30 accounts on time.
Okay, perfect. So with that, like I said, yeah, like she just mentioned, NAV helped her get a pay that score faster. Yeah, they report a trade line. It's a boost, like they say. So say you have 5 trade lines, now you'll have 6 trade lines reporting. And as long as your paydex score is at least 80, you're in the green. So it ranges from 80 to 100 for the paydex. That's the most popular score that a lot of people check. So once you have the 80 with that one, the rest of them are going to start popping up. Trust me. They come later. The Experian and the Equifax usually come later. You'll see a lower score sometimes for Equifax because a lot of places don't report to them. But how do we freeze personal credit? You can go online to the bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, and freeze it if you like. And a lot of people do that because sometimes people may say they don't run your credit, but they might want to do a soft hit though. So if they want to do a soft pull on your credit and you have it frozen, they may ask you to unfreeze it. So just be careful about that. Now, what a soft pull is, if you don't know, is it doesn't go on your credit. It's not a hard inquiry. Your score won't drop from a soft pull. Okay. And soft pulls are usually once you get into tier 2 and tier 3, that's what they're starting to do. They're just going to do like a soft pull. If it's no PG, which means it's no personal guarantee, they may do a soft pull. Okay. All right. So let me see. Personal and business is different, Queen. You're not using your social. Okay.
Yep.
She's talking to, okay.
Okay. All right.
Can these reporting be counted as trade lines since you're paying them as a business? What, the net 30s? They are trade lines. Yes. Net 30 accounts that you're paying, they're trade lines. That's what's going to generate your score. Yep. All right. So these are tier 2. Okay, so I have a paydex score of 80 or better. Now what? You can move on up. So now you'll get into some of these companies you see listed. Caterpillar, Newegg, Hertz Rent-A-Car, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Lowe's Accounts Receivable, Winn-Dixie Groceries, Amazon Net 55. And some people in Virginia, we don't have these, but you got to remember there's people all over who have different, places like Winn-Dixie. Amazon Net 55 is popular. A lot of people love when they get approved for that. Best Buy, Business Advantage, Dell Business Credit. Like you got all these things. You can buy computers, y'all. You can buy all this stuff with business credit. I can't see the rest after Dell.
All right. Floor and Decor, J.C. Penney, Tiffany and Company, Sam's Club, Store Card.
Okay. Awesome. Real quick, Facebook user has another question she asked me. With NAB, NAB or DMB? Keep up with everything on the spreadsheet because they don't have the names. Yes, that's correct. When you pull your business credit, they don't show the names of the actual company. They show the limits and what type of account it is, like if it's industrial or something or retail or something like that. So you don't see the actual name, but it's NAB. That's a trade line. Yeah, that boost is a trade line through them, I guess. Do I understand what she's asking, Ebony?
I'm speaking for NAB. Speaking of NAB, they have more info. I'm not sure. Facebook user, you're probably going to have to just reword your question and hopefully we can get it
Cassandra
answered.
wants to know, what is a trade line? Credit limit. Cassandra, basically. So just like with personal credit, let's say you go and apply for a credit card, a retail credit card. That's a trade line that is reporting to your credit. So whatever that limit is, it's going to report, and then however much you utilize with it or use, let's say it's $500 and you've been using 250 of it, it's going to show you have 50% utilization on that trade line. So it's the same with business credit. The Net30s give you a $300 limit, $500 limit. It's a trade line. The more you have, the better you look. Okay.
All right. And you guys remember, don't go into getting all of these cards and putting yourself in debt. Please make sure that we are still running a business. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And these listed again, do not apply for this tier until you have a 80 pay debt score or higher, okay? Because you may not get approved for these ones. They want to see at least 5 to 10 reporting first, 5 to 10 tier 1 accounts reporting and paid, and then you move on to this one, okay? And then Sam's is listed up here, right, Ebony?
Yes, yes.
That is a store card, okay? And they usually give pretty good limits for that. So yeah, and that is not a, they don't run your social, okay? They're only pulling this paydex score.
All right, let's keep it going.
All right. I now have a score reporting for all three. Oh, sorry, I got an error there. It says credit bureaus. Now what? All right, you're a pro now and ready to apply for charge cards and Visa and MasterCard. So at this point, you want to apply for all no PG corporate credit cards. So that means no personal guarantee. You have your scores. Now you have Capital on tap, which I personally have. Get Clear Card, get Divvy. I have that as well. That is a charge card. There's a difference between a credit card and a charge card. So with credit cards, of course, you know that you can pay your minimum payment. Like, okay, you spent the $1,000, but they only want you to pay at least maybe $40 a month. But of course, when you pay the minimum, you're gonna get interest. But now let's say you pay it off, then you beat out that interest. Now, a charge card, if I spent $2,000, when I gotta pay it, which may be like the 1st or the 15th for a charge card, I have to pay it in full. Does that make sense? Okay, so a charge card, okay, yes. So that's, again, you have to read, you have to know. And Divvy does ask for bank statements. I think one bank statement, 1 month of bank statements or something like that, 1 or 2, but they want to, that's going to base the limit again. When people want to see bank statements, they want to see that you actually have income coming in, revenue. Okay. So they'll base your limit off of what they see up there. Capital on tap, that is a credit card. Okay. And when I first signed up for that one, they actually gave me $25,000. I paid on time. I usually pay more than my minimum payment. You'll have people tell you don't pay the minimum. Usually at least pay a little more if you can. So then they did up my limit to $36,000, maybe 2 or 3 months later. Okay. So that is a great card to have, but you got to have a score. Okay. And that's why I say the limits are way higher than personal. They can be. If you have good personal credit, you might get limits of 25,000 or more, but again, most people are not. So yeah, this is business credit, and right now I probably have like $200,000 of business credit. So it is definitely possible, y'all. Okay. And then they have the Sam's Club MasterCard too. That's the other version that you can use outside of Sam's. So I had the Sam's first, then 6 months later I applied for the MasterCard and was approved for that one. Okay. Let's see. Brex, Torpego, like all of these are going to be probably a soft pull on your personal credit. Okay. They're not going to do a hard inquiry. All right. And then Ally. So now go to Ally's website to see what dealers in your area they work with. Go there, choose a car, ask for corporate financing manager, fleet sales, get your car, no PG. Yes, it is true. You can get a car in your business name. Okay. As long as they have Ally. Okay. And be careful with that. You heard people do Turo and stuff like that. That's what they're doing. They're usually getting it under the business name and then making revenue an income from placing it on Turo or driving them, for their business purposes. But you can definitely do it with no money down. Okay. All right. What's that? Okay. Yeah. We're talking about PGs again, which I explained. I can't read that, Ebony, but
okay. Now I know you're asking yourself, what is PG? Personal guarantee. You want to go for that one? It says it means personal guarantee. You will be responsible for the debt if your business defaults on the credit that's given. So no PG is a good thing. You will only need your EIN, and your social will be used just for identity purposes. If you have good personal credit, you can bypass tier 1 and go straight to tier 3. Get a few cash credit cards, and then circle back to tier 1 to solidify your business credit foundation. This can all be done in 30 to 90 days if it's done properly. And let's see. Someone said, I'm trying to see.
The first one is they asked, what's the easiest way to apply for business credit? That's a different person's. It's different Facebook users. I realize now, right?
Yeah.
Ebony?
Okay.
Yeah. So look, whole time I thought it was one person. Okay. So yeah, so the easiest way to start establishing it would be the tier 1 accounts that we discussed in the beginning.
I think they said this person said they were late. So you may want to go back and watch the replay from in the beginning when she talked about how to establish business credit.
Ebony, I think we skipped the slide too. I didn't never have a slide come up about what you need. It should be items listed about the DUNS, the business address, and the structure and all that.
Maybe it's the next one. I got 2 more slides.
No, that was in the beginning.
It was in the beginning?
That should have been like the second or third slide. Do you see that? But yeah, a tier 1. Let's go back. What you'll need. We skipped that. Yep. Go back.
Which one? This one?
No, it says what you'll need. Nope. You don't see a slide that says what you need? No, it's in the beginning.
This is slide. That was slide 4. I went all
right
the way
here. This one. We didn't do this slide.
All right. So if you guys want to take some notes, choose a business name, structure it, your tax ID /EIN, your business professional email, a business bank account, your virtual address or physical address, no PO box, and then that DUNS number, which we put the link in the chat to Duns and Bradstreet.
All right. So real quick, you're gonna get mixed opinions about this one.
I'm going to the
business emails. I don't use a paid one, and I haven't had any trouble. But some people are going to tell you that you need to have a professional one that does not end in Gmail. But I think most people started out that way and then went to like the paid domains or whatnot.
Yeah,
okay.
I did.
Like I said, you're gonna have different opinions on that. I do not use that. I use the regular Gmail. Okay. But anyway, we're back here. All right. No, I have not personally bought from Allie. My next vehicle will probably be from there though. I already have too many vehicles. I don't need no more right now. But the next one I'm gonna do it through my business name. And so Nita says if you use Allie and put the car on Turo, you risk Allie repossessing the car. Okay, well, do you personally know that? Thank you, Ashley.
Yes.
Have you had experience with that personally, Nita?
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard of Turo. I have not investigated into Turo. I'm going to continue to be this good old mobile notary over here in this notary resource. But yeah, you guys, hopefully you guys.
Yeah, I'll talk to Ebony about possibly getting it to you guys and let you guys know.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you found this info useful. And then the next slide will be my information, I think. Let's see.
There we go.
Yep. Okay. So again, Ebony told you guys in the beginning, I do business formations. So I do set all that up. If you have any questions or not sure, how to do that. Again, you can do it on your own. Okay. Let's not forget that you definitely can, but you want to make sure you're doing it properly and that you know things like what a registered agent is, principal office. Make sure you know all those terms and you're setting it up correctly. If not, you can pay me to do so. And if you would like a more one-on-one approach with business credit, definitely feel free to contact me. There's my email, my IG, my Facebook, Also join my Facebook group, The Notary World, if you're not already a member. Thank you. Is it me, Images? Thanks, guys. Okay, and
Yes.
Nita
So,
said it's a breach of contract. All right, guys. So
oh,
basically, I guess you're not supposed to use the cars on Toro. Yeah. But yeah,
all
keep
right.
looking to any of those things before you do them. But yeah, any other questions, y'all? Let me know.
Yes, drop
I
some
hope y'all
questions.
all got y'all Dunn's numbers. If you don't, go get it and start getting those tier 1 accounts, those net 30s.
And
So you
make sure you take down the information so that you can contact her. If you take down this information and you can get one-on-one, and she's leaving all of that information right there, you guys, and she can help you establish this business credit. Like I say, I forced her, she helping me, and I get cussed out all the way through, and I'm gonna keep getting cussed out because I'm gonna keep having more questions, and I'm gonna
It's
keep
all
being
right.
worrisome.
It's all right. I can't wait. I can't wait for her to tell me she got that Sam's Club card. I can't wait.
Right, because that's
No.
next. I am
Yes.
definitely going
And
for
you
it.
do have to have a membership. I saw somebody post that about you have to have a membership. Okay. I have a plus. I don't think you don't have to have a plus, but you have to have a membership.
And I happen to have a plus membership.
Me too. Plus business membership. Yep. Look at that. And okay, I did discuss on my IG about this too, but with the MasterCard, when you get the MasterCard, sometimes they approve you for both. You know, you just apply for either one and see what they give you. But I use it for gas and I get 5% cash back monthly. Yes. So, and then their gas is always cheaper already than everywhere else around here. So keep that in mind. And yeah, use that card, get those points back. Always know what your cards, what kind of perks they have, guys. Okay. And things like that. But yeah.
Good. Capri, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for
having
this
me, honey.
information. Like you guys know, my goal is just to create the space for us to learn and grow as business owners. Y'all, I'm new at this. I'm just true to the game, and any information that I learn, I'm going to continue to pass it on so that we can all win together, because that's all that we're doing at the end of the day. Y'all know my favorite saying, be great on purpose, do things with good intentions. If you scared, do it scared, and let's apply pressure all 2022. I thank you. Happy Sunday, y'all.
Happy Sunday, y'all. Go get that money.
Yes. See y'all.